Hey guys, Almarenton with Glaucoma Hope. So today is January 10th, 2017, and video number 53 of 100 videos in a row. Okay, so moving right along. Today was a pretty good day as far as the eyes are concerned. The vision is pretty much the same. You know, it's like the left eye is staying crisp. The right eye is seeing pretty good. If I cover the left eye and just look through the right eye, then I'm seeing about 80% clear, and then the other 20% is a little bit fuzzy, and then after a few seconds, then it sort of melts away. That fuzziness melts away, and then there's about 90 to 95% clear and about 5 to 10% fuzzy. So yeah, it's weird. So that's sort of something that was happening before, and it's sort of settled into this percentage. You know, it was different percentages before, but that's generally where it's been the past few days. So, so that's pretty cool. You know, we're happy with that. We want it to get better. We want it to be what I can see to be clear, right? Because just as a reminder, from the left side over, that's my left eye is good, right? My right eye, the vision is compromised, so it's closed in a little bit, but I would like the vision that I have to be clear 100% of it, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay. So, but yes, we're almost there. You know, hopefully we will get there, and then we'll be able to stay there, basically until I die, right? So, but enough about that. We're going to talk about some really interesting stuff that happened last night and today. Okay, so one cool thing too is I want to say, I'm not feeling any of the pressure that I had been feeling for the past few years. Literally, I would go through bouts of that, in and out, and then before I started these videos, and right before I lost my eyesight for that little bit, I was starting to feel that almost every time that I went outside or went into like a department store or a gym or something like that. I would feel like this pressure or this heaviness here, right? Or like something's lurking over me almost. And it's uncomfortable, right? And then, there's different kinds of pain and like flashing lights and halos and things like that could come and go as well, but I'm not feeling any of that, even that heaviness, because that I would feel like here and there and stuff like that, but I'm not feeling it at all right now. Well, actually, I feel it here and there, but it's like so, like hit and miss kind of thing. I can't think of the proper term right now, but it happens so intermittently that that I notice when it happens now. Before it was like, oh man, this is the thing I got to put up with and blah blah blah, and now it's like, wow, that's right. I used to feel that before, and it just is there for a few seconds and then goes away. But especially like at dusk. If you remember, I was had astigmatism, and it would be hard for me to see at dusk. When it goes from daytime to nighttime. And then when it turned nighttime, my vision would improve a little bit again. But since the protocol, my astigmatism isn't really a factor as far as that. We transition from day to night, I don't notice any difference. That's when I would notice the crowding too during the dusk, when dusk would hit. I don't feel that anymore. I haven't been feeling that. So that's freaking awesome, right? That's really, really awesome. Okay. Excuse me. So now let's transition into the funky stuff that happened last night and this morning. So, to give a little bit of a backstory for this, I'm a mouth breather, right? So, a mouth breather typically will have a little bit more mucus, just because we breathe through our mouths, and then so we blow our nose more often than other people do and stuff like that, right? At least that's how it is with me. And I'm doing like I'm eating healthy and doing all these things and everything's going good. But I started doing those Ayurvedic herbs in the teas and stuff like that that lady gave me a few days back. So for 4 or 5 days in a row, I've been doing these teas, and they taste good, and it's just good nutrition and good for your well-being and all that, right? But last night, I took a hit off some weed, right, some marijuana, and I started coughing, and then I went to go blow my nose, and then I inhaled through my nostrils, which I don't usually do because I'm a mouth breather, right? So I don't usually breathe through my nose. So I went like that, and something shot back, like it actually felt like it like came from somewhere in there, and then shot into the sort of like the back of my tongue, and I was like, "What is that?" So I sort of coughed it up, and it was like this white thing, and it was fairly like the size of a nickel or something. Like it was fairly large size, and it was thick, like as thick as a nickel, maybe even a little thicker. And I was like, "Whoa!" And I could touch it, and it was like, "That's fucking trippy, right?" Like it wasn't like this, like you could spread it apart. It was like a piece of something, like a chunk of my brain or something, right? So that was really strange because I didn't feel like something was up there. That I had to get out. I just did that, inhaled through my nostril, and bam, it just like effortlessly just hit the back of my tongue, and then I coughed it up, and it was right there. I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell is that? That's cool that if that was in me, then it got out, but how the hell did that thing form in there and all that kind of stuff, right? So, maybe my, body's accumulating stuff and compartmentalizing it and then getting rid of it, right? So, hopefully that's what's going on. And it'd be cool if those Ayurvedic herbs are part of that process, right? So, this morning I went to take a shower. I woke up and drank some coffee and did whatever, and and went and took a shower. And when I take a shower, I usually blow my nose, just out of habit, whether I need to or not. And I didn't really feel like I needed to, but I blew my nose, and like bam, something hit my hand. And like I said, I didn't feel like there was something in my sinuses or on my nose or anything that I needed to blow out. I just did it out of habit. Something hit my hand, and I opened my hand, and there's a fucking chunk of something there, right? A chunk of white matter. And I was like, holy shit, what the hell is that? And I touch it, of course, and I'm playing with it, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse me for a second. So yeah, it was like, what the hell is going on with that, And I look at it, and it's okay, just more stuff coming out of me. But yeah, so that's a little trippy, and hopefully it's because of those Ayurvedic herbs, and we're just, like we said, compartmentalizing, bad stuff that's inside of me, and then, coughing it up and getting rid of it. So, which would be cool, right? If that's what the case is, which I think that's what it is, because stuff like that can happen when you're doing like a cleanse or detoxification program, like the 21-day reset that we just did a few weeks back. But I'm just eating healthy right now and stuff like this, and this is a little bit different. I mean, this stuff was like, it's almost like rubber. It was like it wasn't like like gooey and saliva around it and all this stuff. It was like a piece of fucking like like rubber shit. It was like or like glue that's dried, like a big puddle of glue that's dried or something. It's like really weird. But so we'll keep you posted with that. See if any more stuff comes out of me or what the hell goes on. And like I said, I think it's good stuff. Hopefully, it's good stuff happening, and just getting the body better and better, and more pristine. So we'll leave it at that. It's about 10 p.m. right now. And so we got to get ready for bed so you can go tackle another day. Again, Al Morenson with Glaucoma Hope. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Peace.